logarithmic function is the inverse of an exponential function. A log function space and an exponential function space are the same. An exponent is a logarithm. So, logarithmic function, ito yung kabaliktaran ng exponential functions. Ang base ng isang log function at ang base ng exponential function ay pawang parehas lamang. Ang exponential functions ay maaari ding ma-express in logarithmic function. So, for example, ay f of x is equal bx, so isa yung exponential function. Kapag isusulit na siya as a logarithmic function, magiging f of x base b of x. And for addition, logarithmic function is really helpful, especially when it comes to managing an enormous amount of numbers. We can manipulate it in a manageable size. And also, logarithm is an exponent which indicates kung anong power ng isang base na dapat itaas to produce a given number.
Logarithmic function is the inverse of an exponential function. A log function base and an exponential function base are the same. An exponent is a logarithm. And in mathematics, the logarithm is the inverse of function to exponential. That means the logarithm of a given number x. Exponent to which another fixed number must be raised to produce that the number x.
Logarithm has three theories. First theorem is the logarithmic addition identity. Log base a quantity mn is equals to log base a m plus log base a n. If mag-a-add tayo ng dalawang logs na may same base, we write the argument as the product of the two arguments. Mapapansin din natin na same yung base nila para ma-prove yung theory or rule. For example, log base 5 times 3 times 6 equals log base 5 times 3 plus log base 5 times 6.
Log AMN is equals to log AN. Quotient will state that the logarithm of the quotient is the logarithm of NM. The logarithm of quotient is the logarithm of NM.
This states the rule of change of base. Ito yung aking example ng change of base. Ang tawag dito sa 16 na to, argument. At dito sa 6 na to, ito ang base. Pag change of base nga, ito yung kunwari, ito. Dito sa A na to, ang ilalagay mo dyan ay yung greater than 1. Dito. Example natin 3, 16. Yan. Tapos pagka kinalkyo, iisa lang ang kakalabasan yan. Pag kinalkyo tong log 616 saka itong log 316 saka log 36.
Corollary. When we say corollary, it is a theorem from another existing theorem or a statement that is a deduction from a theorem or a proposition. So we have our first corollary or the zero rule. Since we know that logarithmic function is the inverse of exponential function, log base a of 1 is equals to 0 will be expressed as a raised to 0 is equals to 1. Any non-zero power to the zero power is 1, so it doesn't matter what the base would be. For example, we have to evaluate log base 5 of 1 will be equals to 0 since 5 raised to 0 is equals to 1. So for any log expression with a base of value 1 is 0.
Log a times a equals 1 if logarithm base a of a, then y is 1 since a raised to 1. Ang base daw ay a tapos ang equals to 1 ay yung exponent, kaya magiging a raised to 1 is equals to a.
Log base a of a raised to r, then y is r since a raised to r equals a raised to r. The y is a raised to r because base a is multiplied in a raised to r. For example of this is 1 times 27. So the answer would be 27, right? So that what happened in the example number 3.
First example, log 5 of 125 is 3. The exponential function is 5 cubed equals to 125. The 5 is the base, 3 is the exponent, and if we simplify 5 cubed, the answer would be 125.
And example number 3, log base 7 of 343 equal 3, and we're gonna change it to exponential function. We're gonna do is write 7 is the base, and exponent is 3. We're gonna write it like, and the answer is 343. And now this is the answer of exponential function. 7 cubed equal 343.
The third example is log base 2 of 32 is equals to 5. The exponential function of this is 2 raised to the 5th power is equals to 32, where the base is 2, the exponent is 5, and the 32 is answer because 2 raised to 5 is equals to 32.
And the example number 4 is log base 8 of 64 equal 2. We're gonna change it again to exponential function. We're gonna do is the base, we're gonna write it in this, and the exponent we're gonna write it like 8 squared, and the answer will equal 64, and the answer will be 8 squared equals 64. That is the exponential function.
Fifth example, log 10 of 10,000 is 4. If we written this in exponential function, it would be 10 raised to the 4th power equals 10,000, where 10 is the base, 4 is the exponent, and if we simplify 10 to the 4th power, the answer would be 10,000.